Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. And what have I selected today? Well, today is Sunday, and Sunday is my famous coffee reviews, where I get up early in the morning on Sunday. I know a lot of people like to sleep in, but I like to get up early and I like to make myself a delicious cup of coffee. I usually try different stuff and it's exciting for me. And then I shoot a video. And then I sit back and I relax and I drink my coffee and I contemplate what I'm going to do for the day. It's my Sunday. That's what I like to do. Well, I search far and wide for coffees for y'all. And today I bought 3 of these, what I'm going to do today. 3 different flavors. All right. So this is the second one. So look up the other ones. And what it is it's called Hopped Up Coffee. All right. Here it is. Make sure that focuses in for you. There it is. Hopped Up Coffee. Black IPA. Got some ingredients. It's just in a plain paper bag. What it is this. I've had a lot of beers. You know I do beer on this show. I do beer, wine, coffee, tea, and liquor. That's what I review here. Right? Best drinks in the world. And I've had a lot of beers that have coffee at it. Right? They'll add coffee to beer and they'll brew coffee and make it in the beer process. But this is using beer ingredients in coffee. And he uses, for the different styles, like I had a Scottish ale and a porter, and this is a black IPA. He uses generally the grains and roasts them and the hops that are used in those type of beers, and he puts it in the coffee. And it's exciting. Now you've got basically beer ingredients mixed in with the coffee. This is out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Now, Flat Hat Coffee and Old Town Spice Shop. This little bag here, which weighs 2.5 ounces, 70 grams, is $12. I did the math. The best way to make this coffee here is in a French press and using 2 tablespoons per cup. It comes up to about $1.70 a cup. That's expensive to have every day probably around the house. But it's not expensive if you compare it to like a $2 or $3 or $4, whatever it is, cup at say Starbucks or some other shop that sells coffee. So it's cheaper than that. So if you want to treat yourself on a Sunday, you buy this and you just every Sunday till it's gone, then it's not that expensive as a treat. Or if you're lucky enough to be invited to my house for dinner, I serve all this stuff for dessert. Or if you invite me for dinner, I always bring something cool. Right? It's another way to try this stuff. Or just watch it and get your fix that way. So first let me plunge this. I'm going to take this plunger and I'm going to plunge this down so that screen presses everything down and none of the grinds and stuff can get up. And then we have the little holes right here and I can pour it out. All right? French press is so simple. You just put the coffee in there. Usually 2 tablespoons per cup. Do it to taste. You boil some water. Right after it gets done boiling, let it sit off a few minutes, cool down just a bit so it's not boiling, so don't burn the coffee. Pour it in there. Pour it rough so that it kind of stirs everything up. Leave it alone for about 3 minutes. Plunge it down, you get the best cup of coffee in the world. Nothing takes out the oils. There's no filters to take out the oils. It extracts everything. It's simple, it's beautiful, it's great. I can't see why anybody else would use anything else. Guess what I forgot? I forgot a cup. I forgot a cup to drink it. Now it's right in there. Will you give me a second? I have wine stuff back here. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Look at the stuff real nice in there. Alright, didn't take long. Now, see those red glasses? They're cool. To get the red, that's actual gold. And there's 24 karat gold, this, that, and that. I got in Italy. Alright, so first I'm going to smell it. I already did, I cheated. But I'm going to smell it for you all. So it comes in a pretty good sealed up packet. Metal lining. It smells. Did I tell you what's in here? Oh, I need to really. Coffee, malted barley, and hops. Right? I don't know what type of hops, but hops, malted barley, and coffee. It's giving this a smell. of molasses, grains. I've used this term once before, and I don't want to beat it to death, but it smells like horse feed. Horse feed kind of smells sweet. It's got kind of oats and I don't know what's in there, and it's got molasses. I used to eat it when I was a kid. I liked it. Anyway, that's what it smells like. Chocolate, molasses, toffee, the different grains, the oats and the rice and the barley. It's just what it smells like. And I want to tell you it is quite pleasing. Now, I hope you all can see this. No, but I'll make a mess. Let me see if I can. I gotta get that out of the way so it focuses. Alright. Can you see the grains in there? It's cool. It's coffee, but it actually has the grains. It takes specialty. They only sell this grind up because it's special equipment, because you have to grind up the beer ingredients as well. I made a mess. Look, a grain. I'll eat it. Malted barley. It's absolutely delicious. I have a friend that brews beer. He lets me go in there and taste all the barley and stuff all the time. All right. I know I'm strange. Kind of light. Kind of light color. Now that I brewed it, it smells like it's 60% beer and 40% coffee. Kind of weird. Kind of cool. The way those ingredients. Got a kind of a florally, citrusy smell as well. I guess from the hops. All right, let's try it. I'm excited. It's hot. I like the undertones of that, the malted barley mixed in with the coffee. It's kind of weird, and it's not like pouring beer in there. It tastes better. It tastes different. When it's brewed, it just tastes different. And there's no other additives. It's just that malted barley and the hops and the coffee. It's real good. That hops really. So the malted barley adds a sweetness. It's kind of a sweetness to this coffee. Let's go ahead and describe that. Kind of that bready, sweet bread coffee taste. Almost like if you were dunking in, say, crumb cake, and then you were done, but you left the crumb cake kind of crumbled in there and it added some flavor. That's what it kind of tastes like. So let's try some heavy cream. Like I say, I notice $1.70 a cup. It's not something you're going to drink every day. But if you buy some and you bring it as a gift or stocking stuffer, it's a perfect size for that, for a coffee lover or a beer lover even that loves both. Or like I say, go to someone's house, you're serving it yourself, makes a nice pot or two here. Or you just stretch it out and drink it on Sundays till it's gone. You enjoy it. You get like seven cups out of this. 7 Sundays. So anyway, let's put the cream in here. All right. Ooh, it smells good. Cream is my middle name, folks. Love it. I'll tell you, if you got diabetes or you're on a keto diet and you can't really have beer maybe, or you want to cut down on beer, I'll be honest with you, this is a great way to get it, because you're getting the flavor. So you're getting the flavor of the beer, you're getting your coffee, you're getting kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone. You drink it just like that, black. If you're on a keto diet, you can put this in here. You can put some cream in it. It will not affect your blood sugar whatsoever, or very, very slightly. So it's another reason to try this. And sometimes I gotta mention, Did they send me this free? They sponsor me? No. I bought it. I found it. I searched it. I find weird stuff. People find weird stuff for me because they know I do this. And, they get excited for me. I'm like a kid. I'm sorry. So I thought I'd throw that out there. Now, would I like to be sponsored or take some free stuff? Yeah, I guess. I don't know about sponsored, but sure as hell take some free stuff. But anyway, I didn't get this free. So, all right. So from Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody, I hope you enjoyed it. I did 3 of these. Check them all out. All right. Beer, coffee. It's great.